Hello dear students, how are you? Today I will discuss about Arrhenius concept related to acids and bases. How will you explain to acid or base? Or what happens when acid or bases come contact to water? Okay? Scientist Arrhenius used to explain about the acids and bases, and his concept was based on ionization. What is the ionization? The very simple word. The breaking of or dissociation of any compounds along with water is known as ionization. In this case, any ionic compound used to break into opposite charges ions. Okay? Under this concept, scientist Arrhenius used to explain his view related to acids and bases. Theoretically, suppose any compound is given, and how will you identify the given compound is acid or basis? Okay? Then explanation, which is based on Arrhenius concept, means acids and bases with water okay. Then first up, according to Arrhenius concept, those compounds which used to produce hydrogen ion in contact of water are known as acids. Okay? For example, as for HCl, simply it used to break H positive as well as Cl negative, but especially it is possible only along with water. What is the role of water here? Why water is necessary for this? Okay, this dissociation takes place particularly along with water. In simple state, hydrogen chloride is a gas, and in gaseous state, it never breaks into ions. But when it comes contact to water, its dissociation takes place like this. But why? What is the reason behind it? Simple state, I hope you know, hydrogen is an element. Its atom has electron 1, proton 1 and neutron 0. And when it will lose one electron, then it becomes like this. In this state, electron 0, proton 1 and neutron is already 0. When hydrogen used to convert in this state, then its real position is given like this. In simple state, hydrogen has 1 electron, 1 proton, but 0 neutron. And when it will lose 1 electron, then the possibility of electron is here 0, proton is 1 and neutron is already 0. In this state, 0 electrons are present here, no electron is present here, only 1 proton is present in nucleus. So it can't maintain its stability. Ultimately, it can't come in existence. Ultimately, it is universal truth. No doubt, hydrogen is not metal. Hydrogen is not electron positive in nature. But generally, it used to lose 1 electron, and it will lose 1 electron when there is possibility of electron provided by surrounding component, then it will break into ions. सिंपल स्टेट में इस फॉर्म में कभी नहीं आएगा. जब इसको कहीं से इलेक्ट्रॉन मिलने की पॉसिबिलिटी बन जाती है, then it will break to ions. And for example here, okay, when it come contact to water, it used to break H positive as well as Cl negative as given here, right? Now water, this is the water molecule. Water used to provide electron to hydrogen. In simple state we can say then water used to accept this H positive ion to convert into H3 positive. This is known as hydronium ion. This is known as hydronium ion. Now hydrogen ion used to maintain its stability because in water molecule oxygen atom used to provide lone pair to hydrogen ion and it used to convert into this form. That's why HCl used to break into ions only along with water. In simple state it is not possible. We can also explain this one like HCl gas. In present time, in this state it is gas, and when it come contact to water, it used to form H3O positive as well as Cl negative. And reason is clear, because in water molecule oxygen used to provide lone pair to hydrogen ion to convert into hydronium form. Okay, this is the ionization concept of Arrhenius. Ultimately we can declare simple state. This was the mechanism. In simple state, those compounds which used to form hydrogen ion along with water are said to be acids. In simple state, another example, as for H2SO4, this is known as the sulfuric acid, and simply we can remark it and write like this: 2H positive as well as SO4 minus 2. Two hydrogens ion used to release along with water by the H2SO4. Okay, so it is also acidic in nature and considered to be acid. Okay, there are a lot of examples related to this one. Hence we can declare that those compounds which used to release hydrogen ion along with water in simple state, okay, are called acids, right? By the same way for bases, according to Arrhenius concept, those compounds which used to produce OH negative ion, means hydroxyl ion, along with water, are called bases. Those compounds, those substances which used to release OH negative ion along with water are called bases. And those bases which can easily dissolve in water, are called alkalis. Right? For example, as NaOH means sodium hydroxide in aqueous state dissociate into ions and used to dissolve. This is OH negative ion known as hydroxide ion. So it is no doubt it is basic in nature and also known as alkali because it used easily dissolve in water. As calcium hydroxide, this is the calcium hydroxide in aqueous state used to break Ca plus 2 plus twice OH negative is a tendency to release 2-hydroxyl ion. So it is also basic in nature. This is the particular concept related to acid and base, whose concept is based on ionization and having tendency to release hydrogen ion in case of acids and OH negative ion in cases of base. And one thing more which is associated with this concept, acidity and basicity. Acidity. The number of hydroxyl ion present in any base, number of hydroxyl ion present in any base is called acidity of that base. Okay, for example, as for KOH, potassium hydroxide, in aqueous state, K positive as well as OH negative. There is only one OH. So its acidity is 1. Okay. For magnesium hydroxide or calcium hydroxide in aqueous state, Ca plus 2 plus twice OH negative. So its acidity must be 2. This is the acidity. By the same way, for basicity, what is the basicity? Number of hydrogen ion present in any acid, number of hydrogen ion present in any acid is called basicity. क्लियर? किसी एसिड में जितने हाइड्रोजन आयन होते हैं उनकी संख्या सेड टू बी बेसिसिटी, राइट? फॉर एग्जांपल, as we have taken here as H2SO4, which is known as sulfuric acid. AQ means aqueous state, used to break twice H positive plus SO4 minus 2. Okay. We can also convert to this one in reversible form, like this. Why? Because ionization is reversible in nature. Here total number of hydrogen is 2. So its basicity must be 2. Right? As for HNO3, which is known as nitric acid, in aqueous state, it used to break H positive and NO3 negative. Hence, it has one hydrogen atom. So its basicity is 1. Okay? Hence, I hope this concept is going to clear now. Okay? Now I have to discuss about pH scale. pH scale. And under the pH scale, we have to discuss about pH value. What is the pH value? It is the negative log of hydrogen ion concentration. Log means logarithm. It is the negative log of hydrogen ion concentration whose base is 10. Means pH is equal to minus log hydrogen ion, this is known as hydrogen ion concentration, and its base is 10. If base is 10. नेचुरल लॉग को जब सिंपल लॉग में कन्वर्ट करते हैं उसका बेस 10 है, जो लॉग की वैल्यू दी होती है बेस 10 में दी होती है। दिस सिंबल इज नोन एज हाइड्रोजन आयन कंसंट्रेशन। हाइड्रोजन आयन कंसंट्रेशन। Actually, what is the full form of pH? pH means power of hydrogen ion concentration. Simply, pH is the power of hydrogen ion concentration. Mathematically, it is expressed like pH is equal to minus log hydrogen ion concentration. With the help of this formula, first of all, we have to guess the value of hydrogen ion concentration, and after gaining the value of hydrogen ion concentration, we can find out the pH of any solution, okay, any liquid. And what is the role of pH? pH value, with the help of pH value, we can guess the nature of any solution, mean that is acid, base or neutral, okay. For example, first, for any solution, okay, for any solution, if pH is equal to 7, then solution must be neutral. If the given solution है pH range 7, if दिए गए solution की pH 7 है, then no doubt that solution must be neutral in nature, वो neutral ही होगा. And for this solution, hydrogen ion concentration must be equal to hydroxyl ion concentration. Hydrogen ion concentration must be equal to hydroxyl ion concentration. Second condition, for any solution, if pH is less than 7, for any solution, if pH is less than 7, then it must be acidic in nature. इसका नेचर कैसा होगा? Acidic in nature. इसका नेचर एसिडिक होगा. And for such solution, hydrogen ion concentration must be greater than hydroxyl ion concentration. ये greater than, ये इसकी वैल्यू बड़ी होगी और ये छोटा होगा. This is sign of greater. Then hydrogen ion concentration must be greater than hydroxyl ion concentration, right? Yes. Under third case, if for any solution, if pH is greater than 7, if pH is greater than 7, then it must be basic in nature. It must be basic in nature. Then its nature must be basic. And for this solution, and for such solutions, hydroxyl ion concentration must be greater than hydrogen ion concentration. Hence, with the help of pH scale, we can find out the nature of any solution, mean that is acidic, basic or neutral. Everything is given. Clear? Okay. Now I am going to discuss about universal indicator. In simple state, if any suppose pH scale is given, for example like this one, before explaining universal indicator, I want to explain something about pH scale. Suppose this pH scale is given. Let us consider this is the pH scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. These are 14 color. Means this is the pH scale. Ultimately the pH scale 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. In this scale, if the pH of any solution is exact 7, then it used to indicate about neutral state. It used to indicate about neutral state. And in this side, if pH is greater than 7, means 8, 9, 10 up to 14, then this used to indicate about increasing basic strength. Okay? Because pH, what is the main contribution of the pH range? pH range, with the help of pH range, we can not only find the decide the nature of any solution, that is acid, base or neutral. Suppose any solution is acidic in nature, then with the help of pH scale we can also decide its strength. If base is acid है तो strong acid है या weak acid है. If the given solution is basic, then we can also find out its strength. यानी base है तो कितना strong base. So as the pH of that solution is going to increase from 7 up to 14. 7 से बढ़ते हुआ किधर मूव करता है? Up to 14. Then no doubt its basic strength is going to increase. Okay? And if the related solution C है, if this is a pH scale, and I am moving this side, means if the pH of any solution is going to decrease from 7 up to 1, then it used to indicate about increasing acidic strength. Increasing acidic strength. I hope in my previous discussion I have explained already how will you guess the given solution is acid, base, basic or neutral, with the help of different sorts of indicator as well as a litmus solution, natural indicator, okay, natural indicator, synthetic indicator, olfactory indicator. But with the help of we can also analyze the strength of, the strength of related solution, right? Like this. Okay. Now I am going to discuss about universal indicator. Universal indicator. Universal indicator. What is the universal indicator? Very important topic. What is the role of universal indicator? Actually, universal indicator is the mixture of different sorts of indicator. Universal indicator is the mixture of different sorts of indicators which used to produce different color. Okay, which used to produce different color with different color of solution with different strength of pH. Means universal indicator कई इंडिकेटर का मिक्सर होता है जो किसी सॉल्यूशन के डिफरेंट पीएच स्केल पर अलग अलग कलर के द्वारा उसकी स्ट्रेंथ को रिप्रेजेंट करता है. राइट? देन आई होप everybody come to know what is the universal indicator. Universal indicator is the combination or mixture of different sorts of indicator which used to produce different color related to solution along with different range of pH scale. Okay, it is used to decide the strength of colorless solution which have no color. It is used to decide the strength of colorless solution. Okay, This is the particular use of universal indicator. For example, because without example you can't confirm the region, and without region you can't maintain your division. Clear? So we are going to explain the example. What is the role of universal indicator? For example, first category, as for neutral solution, especially as for the neutral solution. Okay, any one neutral solution is given, then universal in neutral solution, means whose pH is equal to 7. If you drop some ml, you will mix some drops of universal indicator in this solution, then what color you produce? Then green color used to produce. Green color used to produce. What do you mean by this? Means यदि कोई न्यूट्रल सॉल्यूशन दिया है और उसे पता और उसमें कलर कुछ नहीं है, then drop some ml of universal indicator, and if green color used to appear, then it used to indicate that the given solution is exactly neutral in nature, right? For the basic solution, for the basic solutions, are those solutions which are basic in nature, means whose pH is greater than 7. अब ये तो मैंने बोला कि greater than 7, and 7 up to कहां तक पहुंच सकता है? 14. Then how will you guess the strength of such solution? More than 7, it is true. But if the 8 or 9 or 10, 40 up to 14, then for such solution, this universal indicator used to produce changes in its color from blue up to violet, from blue up to violet, on increasing its pH from 7 up to 40. ये जो आपका बेसिक सॉल्यूशन है और उसमें यूनिवर्सल इंडिकेटर मिक्स करते हैं और उसका पीएच 7 से कंटिन्यूअस 14 की ओर बढ़ता है, देन यूनिवर्सल इंडिकेटर प्रोड्यूस चेंजिंग इट्स कलर फ्रॉम ब्लू अप टू वायलेट. पीएच 7 से थोड़ा ज्यादा होगा, ब्लू होगा, और जैसे जैसे उसका पीएच 7 से बढ़ता चला जाएगा अप टू कहां तक? 14 तक. Then its color is going to change gradually from blue up to violet, right? From blue up to violet. And third condition, for acidic solution, especially for all those solutions which are acidic in nature. How will you guess about this? If the given solution are acidic in nature, then no doubt their pH must be less than 7. pH must be less than 7, and this pH may be less than 7 means maybe 6, maybe 5, maybe 4, maybe 3, maybe 1. That is going to decrease. Then how will you guess their decreasing order of the pH value of given acidic solution? Then you can take the help of universal indicator. For such solutions, this universal indicator changes its color from yellow to pink and finally red. Means yellow. pH 7 से थोड़ा ज्यादा होगा, then color, which color will produce? Then yellow आएगा, और yellow से और बढ़ता चला जाएगा, then yellow used to convert into pink. And if more pH is going to decrease, not increase, sorry, if the pH is going to decrease more, suppose the given pH less than 7 means 6 हो सकता है, 5 हो सकता है, then in that state its color may be yellow. As the pH is going to decrease, pH decrease होता चला जाएगा, means और उससे pH कम होगा, 4 तक पहुंचेगा, 3 तक चेंज होगा, then pink color is produced by the universal indicator. And as more pH is going to decrease and move towards from 7 up to 1, then finally red color used to produce. Okay, this is the contribution of universal indicator to analyze the strength of given solutions. Given strength of given solution means pH range of solution by producing change in color. इसमें pH 7 से बढ़ता जाएगा, 7 रहेगा ग्रीन, इसमें pH से जैसे 7 से बढ़ता हुआ 14 की ओर जाएगा, कलर ब्लू से धीरे धीरे वायलेट की ओर बढ़ता जाएगा. और जैसे एसिडिक सॉल्यूशन के लिए चूंकि pH ऑलरेडी बता चुका हूं लेस देन 7, तो 7 से जैसे कम होता जाएगा, देयर कलर चेंजिंग ऑर्डर टेक प्लेस लाइक दिस. 7 से थोड़ा कम हुआ yellow, more decreases pink, and more decreases move toward the 1, then red color used to appear. This is actually the contribution of universal indicators. Now I want to explain the contribution of pH scale in our surrounding, in our daily life. Application of pH scale. Application of pH scale in our surrounding. First category, we are providing different sorts of example. First category, pH range and survival of animal life. pH range and survival of animal life. You know, for our body, especially for our body means for the living beings, the suitable range of pH value is 7 to 7.8. क्या रेंज होना चाहिए pH की फॉर द लिविंग बॉडी के लिए? 7 to 7.8. This is the suitable range of pH value of any substance, of any solution for the living beings. इसमें कंफर्टेबल फील करेंगे लिविंग बीइंग्स, जस्ट लाइक फॉर आवर बॉडी. सपोज इन केस ऑफ रेनी सीजन, if the pH of rainwater is less than 5.6, if the pH of rainwater, if the pH of rainwater is less than, किससे लेस होना चाहिए? Less than is less than 5.6, then the related rain is known as acid rain. तो उस रेन वाटर को क्या बोलेंगे? Then the related water of rain is known as acid rain water. Okay, वो acidic rain water कहलाता है. And it is so much harmful for the living being. Why? Because when that water used to enter in river, ponds, then it becomes most harmful for the aquatic animal. Aquatic animal means those animal which used to survive their life in water, just like fishes and other. Okay, in this case the life of aquatic animal becomes more painful, difficult on account of the acidic nature of water. Okay, second category, pH range and digestive system. pH range and what? Digestive system. I hope all of you know some amount of hydrochloric acid used to form in our stomach. In mammals, in all the mammals, means human beings, the formation of a small amount of hydrochloric acid take place in our stomach, and which is most useful for the digestion of food. Okay? But in some cases, just like over dieting, over tension, over eating of carbohydrated substances, the formation of more amount of hydrochloric acid take place in our stomach. ओवर डाइट लेने पर, कार्बोहाइड्रेट से रिलेटेड अधिक सब्सटेंस को एज ए फूड सर्वाइव करने पर, या ओवर टेंशन होने पर हमारे शरीर में हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड ज्यादा बनता है. एंड एक्सेस अमाउंट ऑफ हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड इन आवर बॉडी यूज्ड टू प्रोड्यूस अ लॉट ऑफ साइड इफेक्ट, जस्ट लाइक अ स्वीट पेन टेक प्लेस inside the stomach, dizziness take place, sometimes vomiting also feel, okay, and excess amount of hydrochloric acid also produces scratches on the wall, in the wall of intestine, which is known as ulcer. Ultimately, excess amount of hydrochloric acid being more painful for us. To neutralize the excess amount of hydrochloric acid, we should take antacids. Antacid, you know, those substances which used to neutralize excess amount of acid in our stomach. For example, like baking soda, whose formula is NaHCO3. NaHCO3 is said to be the baking soda. Or you can take also magnesium hydroxide and so on. Okay. And third category, pH range and decay of tooth. pH range and decay of tooth. You know, in present time, a lot of person used to suffer from teeth disorder. टीथ की प्रॉब्लम बहुत ज्यादा है. टूथ डिके टेक प्लेस. दांतों में डिफरेंट तरह की डिसीज होती है, उनको डिके होता रहता है, बहुत सारे कट जाते हैं. देन व्हाई, यू नो, ऑल्दो इन आवर बॉडी इनामेल इज मोर हार्डेस्ट सब्सटेंस. हमारी बॉडी में सबसे हार्ड सब्सटेंस होता है इनामेल. Enamel, you know, that the base where teeth is going, these teeth used to attach. But and what is the composition of enamel? Enamel is formed by the substance calcium phosphate. Okay, it is insoluble in water. But if the acid which is formed inside in mouth, हमारे माउथ में एसिड बनता है, and the acid which is formed inside mouth, its pH is less than 5.5. It used to decay to enamel and be so much harmful for our teeth. Ultimately, to avoid this, we have to rinse mouth properly after eating and also use that toothpaste which is basic in nature. This is the application of pH range in our surrounding. Okay? In this lecture, we have to discuss up to here. Rest part of this chapter will discuss in next lecture. Thank you.